Good afternoon, friends. So we are out here in Bighorn National Forest in northern Wyoming, and our goal today, just like the last episode, is to continue searching for those awesome sheds that elk, moose, whitetail, and mule deer drop. And as you can see, we still have plenty of snow up on the mountain, so I don't know how much elevation we're going to be climbing. We're looking for those sheds of all like 4 or 5 different species of animals they have here. And if you guys see way about right there, that field edge right there, I was actually hopped out of the car to check out some stuff, a new trail, and I found a moose track right along the road. So I followed them down a little bit, and they're going down to this ravine that's right below me in the bushes. And so before I check that out, I'm going to be checking out. Our first location of attack is this awesome fence row that they have pretty much right along the highway. It's nothing crazy special, but if you have something like that travels a mile or 2 miles, definitely walk on it. You're gonna start to see some stuff. It's fence rows are one of those things that if you don't look at, there's a good chance that you're gonna be missing some stuff. Now when it comes to me checking the fence rows, typically what I like to do, I'm not an expert, and then when it comes to hunting season, if you start noticing sheds on the Pacific side of that fence, keep that in mind, because when it comes to hunting season, you can tell, okay, this is maybe a one-way travel route because there's only sheds on the opposite side. Okay, why is that deer jumping on that side? Is there something specific that they're going on that side for? Is it food? Is it water? Or is it a bedding area? You never know. So keep that in mind. When it comes to hunting season, if you find sheds on one specific side of the fence row. I think I literally just found my first find of the year. Actually, it'll be second find of the year. But so unfortunately, in Wyoming, I'm not allowed to take that deadhead back. So I'm just gonna have to. The law says I'm gonna have to let that thing go. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys real quick. It's pretty crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first find, and it's a pronghorn. Check this thing out. That's pretty freaking cool. Look at that. That is something else. That is something else. That was the first 2 minutes of the walk. Let's see what else we can find. That's a good sign. That's a good start. We actually just recently came up from the mountain, way up there, and I was like, you know what? We have property that are below the mountain that's for public use, so I was like, heck, might as well go ahead and try it out a little bit. So here we are, we're walking these fence rows, and here I just looked over and I found this awesome pronghorn. We're just gonna, I guess unfortunately we can't really take it, but we're just gonna go ahead and keep on following this fence row. That's a perfect place to find these things, so stay tuned. Hopefully we'll find some more stuff like that. Worked out here we I was looking for these patches of really warm temperature areas because I was told that the elk and stuff are coming down this valley because it ain't really sunny. You could see it on my face. A cow elk literally just went ahead and was bedding down this little piece of the property. It's hard to tell, but he was just chilling right there, and all I did was I was just walking up here and I was like, okay, what the heck is that? Just as soon as I saw him, he got up and took off. It didn't look, it was a younger elk. It didn't look too big, but so I'm suspecting it was just a younger one. But so far I don't really see anything. Nope. Down here just to check if it was private on the Onyx maps, and it was. So we can't really go check out that dead animal. We have a fence right here that blocks it, and also I saw that says that says no trespassing, so obviously we're not going to go over there and check it out. You guys are literally going to get a kick out of this. So I was literally walking and following this path, and I saw this bushy looking thing. Here, it's a porcupine. Look at this thing. I mean, what the heck? And we have another dead animal. I think it's another pronghorn. I see the skull, but I don't know, it's a whitetail. Looks like a whitetail, yeah. There's the head, there's the jawbone, so you can't see that it's buck, it's a doe, but it's actually a mule deer or whitetail, I'm not sure. I mean, when there's so many animals out here, you would suspect that a couple people died, but I mean, that's four on this property so far. There's the skull. It's even younger. That's the size of the rib cage. So her rib cage is only like 10 inches wide, but another small dead deer. Jeez. I think that's like what, number 5 or number 6? I'm not sure, but there's another one. Just a baby though. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but all that I'm doing right now is glassing. And I started from up top there and glassed my whole way down the creek bottom, then worked my way up. And I found my first shed. It is a beautiful, beautiful mule deer. You can't see it on camera, but I can actually see it on my binoculars. And that's what I'm telling you guys. Like, if you're up on the hill, get yourself a good pair of Vortex binoculars, and you can sight down these things like you would not believe. That's awesome. I'll take you guys right up to it. Check her out. I mean, we were in some serious mud right now. Look at this. What? Oh, I don't know if I can get to this thing. Well, I'm gonna get to it, but I mean, we're in like 8 inches of mud right now. Oh, freaking kick. Well, honestly, I can't believe I found this thing. It's a pretty small one, but I mean, it was seriously 30 yards away, and I found it. That is freaking cool, dude. How sick is that? First one, man. First one. I had to get my foot out. We were in some serious mud, dude. You know, it's funny because this antler was literally in the worst, most muddy area in this whole entire piece of land, piece of property. It's like, it's insane. I mean, just so happens that it's a pretty old antler too. It's actually probably been on here for a couple weeks now, so that's all right. Hey, first antler, man, that's too cool. So from that last clip that you guys saw of those dead animals, I ended up hitting up 2 different properties that were, I guess, handed over to Wyoming, state of Wyoming. Now, those 3 properties that I was at, you're allowed to A, hunt, and B, fish. It's open to the public. You're not allowed to camp and everything at it, but you are allowed to hunt. Coyote hunt, do whatever kind of hunting I guess you want, as long as it's legal. Now that's where I found that first shed, and that's where I found all those dead animals. And now at the 3rd place that I was at, I found a full body dead pronghorn. It is a buck. It is completely intact. The coyotes have yet to get after it, but check this thing out. And I guess with seeing that, that's a perfect time for us to go ahead and close this video. If you guys did like this kind of stuff, you did want to see more shed hunting videos out of the state, you know, we have Wyoming, we have Colorado coming up, we have Montana, we have Utah, Idaho, kind of a deal. But if you did like this, go ahead and subscribe. Also, you can go down in the description and follow me in a bunch of different websites, you know, Instagram, Snapchat. And if you guys do want to support me in more than one way other than follow me on Instagram and Snapchat and or subscribing to the channel, you can actually go down in the description. There's a URL that you can click. And if you do want to buy pieces of my apparel, you're more than welcome to do that. This is one of the pieces that I have. It says Antlered Pursuit TV on it. It's a beanie, perfect for cold, windy days like we have right here. But other than that, guys, we're going to have to close this video off. It's about ready to storm. Hope you guys enjoy this episode of shed hunting in Wyoming.